Hi and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the key differences between Ableton Live 12 Intro, Standard and Suite. If you're trying to decide which version is right for you, whether you're a beginner, an experienced producer, or someone thinking about upgrading from Live 11, you're in the right place. This video is designed to help you make a smart, informed choice based on your actual needs and workflow. Ableton Live 12 just launched, and as always, it comes in three main editions. There's Intro, which is the entry-level version, then Standard, which is the middle ground, and finally Suite, which is the full professional edition with all the bells and whistles. But the big question is, which one should you buy in 2025? That's what we're going to break down in detail. Let's start with pricing and who each version is actually for. Ableton Live 12 Intro is perfect if you're completely new to music production. It's affordable, simple, and includes just enough tools to start learning and experimenting. But it does have major limitations in terms of track count, effects, and available instruments. The standard version removes most of those limits and gives you a very solid production environment, with all the essential tools you need to create professional tracks. Then there's Suite, which unlocks everything. All of Ableton's instruments, effects, sound packs, and Max for Live. Now let's talk about instruments and sounds. With Intro, you only get a few basic instruments and a small sound library. That's okay for sketches or simple loops, but you'll quickly find yourself wanting more. Standard includes core instruments like Simpler, Drum Rack, and Wavetable, which already give you a lot of creative power. Suite goes much further, unlocking advanced tools like Sampler, Operator, Electric, and Collision, plus all of Ableton's premium sound packs. If sound design or cinematic music is your thing, Suite offers a massive advantage. When it comes to audio and MIDI effects, Intro only gives you the essentials: a basic EQ, a compressor, reverb, and a few more. Standard brings in a full suite of production-ready tools, from dynamic processors to modulation and delay effects. Suite, once again, takes it to the next level by adding Max for Live, which lets you create your own devices or download experimental tools from the community. This is where Ableton becomes a fully modular and customizable environment. Let's focus a bit more on Max for Live. This is one of the standout features exclusive to Suite. Max for Live allows you to build custom instruments and effects, automate processes, experiment with generative audio, and even extend Ableton's core functionality. Even if you don't code, the included Max devices are powerful, and the library of tools created by other users is huge. For advanced users or anyone looking to push creative boundaries, Max for Live is a major reason to consider Suite. Now let's talk limitations. Intro is limited to just 16 audio and MIDI tracks. You also get only 8 scenes in session view, just 2 return tracks, and no track grouping. That's very limiting if you want to work on full songs or handle more complex arrangements. Standard removes most of these restrictions, giving you freedom to produce complete tracks, mix properly, and organize your sessions. But even Standard doesn't include Max for Live or some of the top-tier instruments. If you're after total creative freedom, Suite is the one that gives you everything. So what do I recommend? If you're completely new to production and want to test the waters, go with Intro. It's budget-friendly and gives you just enough to learn. If you're already making music, need flexibility, and want a solid long-term toolset, Standard is the best balance of price and features. But if you're all in on production, into sound design, or need access to everything Ableton has to offer, then Suite is definitely worth the investment. One last tip before you decide. Every version of Ableton Live is upgradable, so you can start with Intro or Standard and move up to Suite later without losing money. Ableton often runs upgrade discounts, and everything you buy counts toward future upgrades. That means you can grow your setup over time, as your skills and needs evolve. Before we wrap up, ask yourself, what kind of music do I want to make? What's my current skill level? And how far do I want to go with Ableton Live 12? Do I need all the tools now, or am I okay with expanding slowly? These questions will help you make the right choice. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you, please consider subscribing for more tutorials, reviews, and comparisons like this. Let me know in the comments which version of Live 12 you're thinking about: Intro, Standard, or Suite, and why. I'd love to hear what kind of music you're making and what your workflow looks like. See you in the next video.